Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Poppy makes a surprising custody push and uses Luna's baby for Bill's reunion plot? According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Poppy Nozawa may utilize Luna Nozawa's child as part of a Bill Spencer reunion scheme and launch an unexpected custody challenge. Poppy may engage in some self-scheming after learning about all the most recent Luna antics. What if Poppy realizes that this baby might be her chance to see Bill again, and that she still wants to be with him? Even though it's obvious that Bill would like to reunite with Katie Logan, Poppy might still pursue him. Poppy might use Luna's upcoming baby as a means of solidifying her position within the Spencer family. In the end, Luna hopes to become Mrs. Spencer by gaining Will Spencer's love. Will, however, has expressed his displeasure with Luna on numerous occasions, and is adamant that he only loves Electra Forrester. Who will raise Luna's child if she is imprisoned at the time of the birth? Bill and Katie plan to share custody of the child, but that may not work out as planned. Will could be able to raise his child on his own, but it could make it impossible for him to continue with Electra. Here, Bill and Katie appear prepared to assume responsibility, but may Poppy ruin their plans? After all, by setting up Luna's house arrest and subsequent pardon, Bill created a huge mess. Poppy could take advantage of the strikes against Bill, because he hasn't called the police on Luna, while he's waiting for this paternity test. If Poppy and Bill are unable to come to an arrangement, Poppy may threaten to seek exclusive custody of her grandchild. Perhaps a joint custody arrangement would allow Poppy to try to win Bill's heart again. However, Poppy may just decide that this time she must do things correctly and provide her grandchild with the stability she never provided Luna. Fans of B&B might witness Poppy's realization of her poor parenting skills as she decides to defend Luna's child. In any event, it would be intriguing if Poppy later made an unexpected attempt to obtain custody, so keep an eye out for any startling developments. According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna's kid will continue to cause problems as this plot develops. Sheila is blown away by Deacon's friendship with Taylor. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter-Sharp will witness her husband embracing Taylor Hayes. Anybody would be shaken by the unexpected incident. However, the most infamous villain in B&B is the victim of this stunner, suggesting a response. Sheila has performed well in soap operas for a number of years. Her mind has been calmed by marriage, and Deacon Sharp's commitment to her and faith in her has made her a different person than the audience was aware of. Is it possible, then, that the authors are crafting a scene in which the former Sheila reappears? It becomes sense to assume that Sheila will target Taylor following a time of initial confusion and restraint. Rich Forrester declared his commitment to Taylor. However, it was telling that he didn't ask for an engagement. Her impetuous wish for him to be married again was also impulsive. When Brooke Logan went with Ridge and Eric Forrester for another stunning location shoot, Taylor remained in Los Angeles, California. Taylor paid a heavy price for that error in judgment. He forced the matter with Brooke because Eric was all over Ridge. Additionally, it resulted in Kay's character following Brooke through the streets of Italy and saving her after she was flung from the boat that Nick Marone was unable to control. Working hard is one method to propel yourself forward. Taylor has thus returned to her practice. When Deacon felt obliged to drop into her workplace, such attitude got her to work. It was an odd response, and in a normal situation, he would have yelled at Sheila and made amends. However, it looks like Cannon's character is going through a storyline change, with Taylor perhaps turning into his rebound and vice versa. Putting aside a previous relationship between Deacon and Taylor, the final reward makes this setup palatable. Assuming they have a romantic connection, viewers can see where this is going. Sheila still has a dark side. When she replied favorably to Luna Nozawa's pregnancy, viewers got a glimpse. After getting Will Spencer intoxicated, Luna used his inebriation to trick him into thinking she was Electra Forrester. Although Sheila is aware of Luna's deceit, she views it as the only way for Luna to avoid going to jail based on the grandmother-granddaughter analogy. Without a struggle, Sheila will not permit Deacon to get connected with Taylor. Sheila would believe that Deacon, the only person she could trust, has betrayed her, endangering Boutique's integrity. The old Sheila was prone to lashing out. This fall, there may be a retro, passionate soap opera that revisits the past. On her own terms, she is accomplishing it. As never before, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, star of The Bold and the Beautiful, is correcting the record. It seems that some soap opera enthusiasts began spreading a story that she had given birth to a girl in July. Furthermore, the press was reportedly informed by an insider that the baby's name was Lily. JMW just took matters into her own hands by sharing the truth about her kid on her Instagram account, without either confirming or refuting the accusations. Naturally, there was a lot of discussion about the issue on the internet, including the possibility that someone tried to reveal the truth before JMW had a chance to respond. Some BNB fans even wrote in their comments, "Confirmation at last." She responded to another person by saying that his name is Talone. People can now refrain from disseminating misleading information. After making a significant call, Katie might turn on Elektra. Elektra has a lot of complaints about Luna. After all, Luna made several attempts to interfere with her relationship with Will. The most recent blow to their romance has been Luna's attack on Will and subsequent pregnancy. However, that does not exclude Elektra from contacting Will before making a decision regarding his unborn child. By calling the police, Luna will be imprisoned for the duration of her pregnancy, unless a court releases her while she awaits trial. As we have shown previously, this would expose her to risk while confined and provide her with the greatest medical treatment possible, which isn't saying much. Elektra smirked as if she had the upper hand over Luna, yet her decision affects not only herself but also the unborn child she is carrying, Will, and his parents. This may be why Katie didn't seem to fully support Elektra's choice. The Spencers have maintained that Luna should be imprisoned. They have, however, also been debating how to respond to her becoming pregnant with Will's child. Before Elektra took the decision away from them, they had not yet decided how they wanted to proceed. Despite their lack of empathy for Luna's cries for them to step in, Katie's expression when Elektra disclosed that she had contacted the police wasn't one of victory or arrogance. She was unsure and taken aback. The latter was perhaps because Elektra's action was unexpected and revealed a different side of the Forrester jeweler. Because she believed it was the proper thing to do, Elektra chose not to call Chief Baker. She took this action to demonstrate to Luna the failure of her attempt to stand in Will's way. It was retaliatory, not moral, and it will take away Will's freedom to decide how he wants to respond to the situation. Opinions over Luna's pregnancy have been prevalent in this plot thus far. But when it comes to the infant, Will's voice has been conspicuously lacking. Without considering his thoughts or opinions, decisions are being made on his behalf. Bill attempted to coerce Luna into getting an abortion. Katie intends to bring the child along. The kid will be born in prison, according to Elektra's recent decision. Will was not consulted in any of their decision-making. Will eventually have to talk about abruptly becoming a father because he doesn't want to go along to get along. Additionally, he will need to act, whether that means involving himself or letting his parents take over. However, Elektra shouldn't be allowed to vote unless she is in a relationship with Will. She hasn't had time to come to terms with the truth that the kid is Will's, and this isn't her child. Making decisions about the child without consulting him is not the best course of action and may lead to issues. Along with his parents, Katie has shown empathy for the predicament that Elektra has found herself in. She has pushed for her and Will to persevere despite Luna's pregnancy. But aside from Will, Elektra hasn't been taken into account. Katie will need to take note of Elektra now that she has taken the initiative and exposed herself as a wild card. Elektra was clear about her stance. Because of Luna, she doesn't care about the kid. And if it means preserving their relationship, she will make decisions for Will. Despite not being a parent or family, Katie loves Elektra. She is a young lady attempting to keep her guy around despite having a broken heart. Both women may disagree on how to handle Luna during her pregnancy. Would motherhood make Luna a saint? Because Katie's concern for her won't take precedence over what's best for her family. Bill and Katie decided to take matters into their own hands. Bridget was hired to perform the paternity test. It became out that Will is the father of Luna's child, according to the test findings. Everything she desired was granted to her. But honestly, did she? Luna became aware that her baby news did not make everyone pleased. She was overtaken with emotion rather than feeling vindicated. With tears in her eyes, Luna acknowledged that becoming a mother has changed her. Katie informed Luna that she didn't want to listen to anything she said. Will urged her to stop talking. Luna insisted that she has changed. She clarified that she killed, abducted, and attacked individuals because of her horrific upbringing. But she doesn't want to do that anymore. Her spirit has been rejuvenated. However, it could be too late. Luna will have to learn how to become a mother on her own and incarcerated. Deputy Chief Baker arrived to take Luna into custody. At first, it was thought that Ridge had phoned the police when she found out she was expecting Will's child. He did, however, affirm that he had not received any calls from Bill, Katie, Will, or Ridge. In a shocking turn of events, Elektra was the one who called. In order for Luna to no longer pose a threat to her relationship with Will, she wanted to take matters into her own hands. She was finally achieving her goal of exacting retribution on Luna for wreaking destruction and heartache. Now what will Luna do? Will she attempt to break out of prison? Will she put in the effort to demonstrate her transformation? Or will she revert to her evil behavior? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Jacqueline McInnes would just shared a heartfelt letter with fans along with some new newborn boy pictures. Would finally shared some updates on her Instagram account in response to the many viewers' interest in her newest family member. Would shared a number of pictures of her little one as well as some adorable pictures of girls, dogs, the beach, and other places. Wood was offering followers a look of a little slice of paradise, as said in the post. Before having a fifth son, Jacqueline McInnes Wood and her husband Elon Ruspoli already had 4 sons, Rise, Lennox, Brando, and Valor. Wood said that she gave birth to another kid at home, and talked candidly about her life following the advent of her newest child. A lovely, healthy baby boy has arrived at our house. Being calm, savoring each moment, and accepting the subtle enchantment of fresh starts have been the main themes of this season. I'm thrilled to be here and say hello again, even though social media took a slight backseat, Wood remarked. Thankfully, fans won't have to wait long for Steffi to make a comeback on screen. Steffi's return to Los Angeles is imminent, as Jacqueline McInnes Wood has been back on set filming for some time. Steffi will get an opportunity to respond to the news of her pregnancy and hear about all the drama in Luna. With this whole baby incident, you can expect that Steffi will be furious that Luna violated Will Spencer and committed herself to him forever. Naturally, Steffi will take over and help Elektra Forrester deal with this problem. When Steffi has an opportunity to get back in touch with John Finnegan, she will be just as emotional as Elektra. Steffi will express her opinions about Finn's daughter, and will undoubtedly face Luna in a furious exchange at some point. Steffi's return will let her to fully immerse herself in all the Luna action, and unleash her fiery side. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be some stressful scenes involving Luna and Steffi soon.